Morning all. Hope you guys able to hear me and able to see the screen which I'm sharing, right? Please
Yes,
confirm.
we can.
Okay, cool. So thank you all for joining. So what are the topics we discussed in the previous class?
About software and SDLC.
Okay, cool. So
But
I'm not sure how many of you are confirmed your slots. Please try to confirm your slots. How many classes or you guys have free access? I'm not sure. You can contact your institute. Please try to enroll by today. So if you have any concerns or doubts regarding how to join in the course, how to confirm the slots, you can reach out to your institute. Okay. So today we are going to discuss about. Yesterday we discussed all about introduction about the testing, how the flow is going on, how the flow is happening in the software industries in the real time, from CRS to the production live environment. Have seen in the yesterday session. Tomorrow, today's session, we are going to discuss about the software development lifecycle. Even though I explained the SDLC, what is meant by SDLC in your demo session, second demo, but still I want to explain again because few people may join newly. Okay, so I will explain SDLC and what are the SDLC models we have, and we'll discuss few topics regarding the SDLC in the today class, and we'll discuss remaining on the tomorrow. Okay, I'm not sure tomorrow the people who haven't enrolled have access or not. Hope today will be the last class, last free class seems. You can reach out your institute regarding that. Okay, so let me open the document. Are you able to see the document text which is available in the document? Is it
Yes.
visible?
yes, sir.
Okay. So I already explained you guys what is meant by software development lifecycle. Okay, recording is started fine. I already explained you what is meant by software development lifecycle. So it's a procedure while developing a software. Whatever we are doing, for example, if you want to cook a biryani, so you will follow some procedure, right, to give a proper output. In similar way, to develop a software in a quality manner, we are going to use one life cycle. That life cycle is called it as a software development life cycle. It is a process of creating a systems or softwares by using models and methodologies that people use to develop these systems. Okay, we have different models or methodologies that people can use to develop these softwares. What are those methods and models? We have mainly two types. The first one is sequential model and second one is iterative models. If you see this, SDLC models are two types mainly. First one is sequential and second one is iterative. Okay, sequential is nothing but we have waterfall model, V model. Iterative is nothing but spiral model, Agile model, and prototype model. Total five types of models we have. We have few more models as well, but mostly we are using waterfall model, spiral model, and Agile model. These are the models most of the companies are using. Out of these three models, also Agile model is the one of the model. Out of 100%, 85 to 95% companies are using Agile methodology. Okay, we'll get to know Agile methodology tomorrow. We'll see any two models from these four today: waterfall model, V model, spiral model, Agile model. Out of four, we can see two models today. Okay, I will try to explain one sequential and one iteration. Okay, here if you see, first one is waterfall model. It's a traditional model. It's a sequential design process often used in the software development lifecycle, in which the progress is seen as flowing steadily downwards like a waterfall. Don't confuse more on it by seeing these theoretical. I just pressed some words which makes you clear to understand the particular model. So before going to know the types of model, you should aware about the software development life cycle, right? Software development life cycle is nothing but we have a set of phases in the life cycle. For example, there is what is the life cycle of human? We have a certain like Adimanava to human, we have some particular life cycle, right? Of phases, phase one, phase two, phase three. Like that in software development life cycle also we have some phases. First one is the requirement analysis. A requirement analysis is nothing but we are going to analyze the requirements which is given by the customer. That is the phase one. And coming to the phase two, First one is requirement analysis, and next one is feasibility study. Don't confuse. In some books, you can see that requirement analysis and feasibility study as a single phase is call it as a requirement study. Okay, so don't confuse on it. We can take these two as a single step, or else you can take it as just two steps as well. Requirement analysis, feasibility study, and next one is designing. Next one is design. Next, coding. Next, our
Testing.
part came to here. Testing. Next, deployment or installation. Next, maintenance. These are the phases what we have in the software development lifecycle. Requirement analysis or feasibility study, design, coding, testing, deployment or installation, and maintenance. Okay. So these are the things what we have in the software development lifecycle. But how we are using these phases in the different manner. Okay, for example, the if you want to cook a biryani, we have a different types of biryani like chicken biryani, mutton biryani. In chicken biryani itself we have variants of biryani, right? So we have dum biryani, leg piece biryani, pot biryani. We have different types of chicken biryanis. The way they are cooking is different, but the ingredients is almost same, chicken and rice, right? In similar way, software development lifecycle, whatever model you guys are using, the phases will be same. The way we are using these models will be phases will be different. That's it. Let's coming to this waterfall model. We have requirement analysis and feasibility study, design, coding, testing, installation, and maintenance. The phases will be same, but here waterfall model will be used for only small project. We can't use for the large projects because here, this is requirement collection. You are clear about the requirement collection and you did some feasibility study among software architect, business analyst, financial engineer, and we have HR. All together, you discuss about the feasibility of the project to develop. Everything is done. And once you came to the design part, the developer start designing the particular project. UA design team start designing the prototype for that application. So whenever they started the prototype for this application, okay, whenever they started prototype for this application, the customer changed their requirements. Okay, initially these two phases are approved, but whenever we came to the third phase, the customer want to change their requirements. Customer want to change their requirements. So it's not possible. Again, we have to start from requirement collection, feasibility study, and design. Yeah, again we have to come from this phase only. You can't move from directly from this to design. Okay, this is one of the drawback. If you see this waterfalls, the water is falling steadily downwards. The water which fall from top to bottom, it can't go back again. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
For example, I hope you guys may see waterfall real or movies, whatever it is, you may see in waterfalls, right? Whenever the water is fall from top to bottom, is it possible to go that water back to the top again from bottom? Is it possible?
No.
No, right? In similar way, here also same thing. Once you came to the coding part, for example, if that customer want to change the requirements, you can't go back directly from this coding to requirement. Again, you have to do this requirement feasibility design, and then you come to the coding. That is the one of the drawback. So if you requirements are clear, then only you can start doing the waterfall model. Then only you can start doing the waterfall model. For example, I will give one more construction example. Initially, you started to construct in a house like ground floor plus first floor, G plus 1 you want to build. The pillars is done, the structure ceiling is done, all those things done. Whenever it is done, your mindset was changed and you want to convert that into the duplex house. Is it possible? Yes, possible, but you have to disconstruct entire the G plus 1 what you built so far, and you have to start from scratch again, right? Is it or not? Is it or not, guys?
Yes.
Sir.
In similar way here as well. Okay, that is one of the drawback. If you see, the requirement collection is done by the business analyst and product analyst, And feasibility test is done by the project manager, business analyst, architect, finance, HR, and developers. Apart from the testers, all people will be there in the feasibility study. Project manager, business analyst, architect is nothing but he will tell about which technology is suited for the project. Finance, how much budget we have for this project. HR, is there any employees required for this project or the employees who are available is enough. Okay, we are going to discuss all with the feasibility study. And how we are checking the feasibility? Technical, financial, resource. Financial will taken by the financial, technical will taken by the architect, resource will be taken by the HR. And coming to the design part, we have two types of designs, HLD and low LD. HLD and low LD, I already told you. High level design and low level design is nothing but, for example, there is an apartment. While that apartment is in construction, if anyone came to buy a flat in that apartment, that builder will show the an apartment blueprint, how it looks like, apartment design, how it looks like after construction, right? That is called high level design. The elevation of that apartment is going to be shown in the particular brochure. That is called as a high level design. Low level design is nothing but, if you want to show that room dimensions, for example, the bedroom size is 11 by 10, bathroom size is 4 by 3, like that he is going to show the dimensions, in depth details of the flat, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, kitchen, hall, which type of hall it is, what is the length and what is the breadth, how many feet it is, how much height it is, how many flats per floor. He's going to tell in detail about that particular design. That is called low level design. In the example of construction, coming to the software, initially we are going to show what features we are going to show in the front end. For example, if you take the Flipkart, in home page, what we have types of mobiles, some advertisement like Dasara sale, Diwali sale, Christmas sale, New Year sale, like that we have some advertisement. This is the phase that is called high level design. But low level design is nothing but, whenever you clicked on banner, you are going to see the different variants, mobiles, electronics, appliance, like that we have different types of sectors. That is called as a low level design. Okay. So high level design gives the architecture of the software product to be developed and is done by the architects and senior developers. And LLD is done by the senior and junior and whoever it is, but it's mostly how each and every feature in the product should work. Okay, in-depth details is going to be given in the LLD. Once design is done, we came to the coding part. Coding will done by the seniors, juniors, freshers and all. And after that, testing is done by the test engineers. Testing is done by the test engineers. When the testing is done, we are going to deploy that application code from local to the public repositories. Is nothing but everyone who has internet can access after installation. Next one is maintenance. After deploying and code is into the live, if there is any issues, we should be fixed and we have to move to the new version and new release to the particular application. That is called it as a maintenance. That is called it as a maintenance. Requirement analysis, design, coding, testing, deployment or installation or maintenance. Okay, this is the waterfall model. Okay, so hope you guys are clear. When to use the SDLC waterfall model? You can see requirements are not changing frequently, application is not complicated and big, and project should be short, and requirement should be clear, and environment should be stable, and technologies and tools used are not dynamic and stable, and resources are available and trained. Okay, if that project is satisfied all these points, then only we are going to use the waterfall method. Then only we are going to use the waterfall method. Okay, what are the advantages and disadvantages? The things what I explained same will be there here. Before the next phase of development, each phase must be completed. Okay, this is one of the advantage, because if you are doing to the next phase is nothing but we are completed with the current phase, nothing to do on that phase. But there will be a disadvantage as well with this point. Error can be fixed only during that phase. Once we came out of that phase, we are not able to fix the error in that particular phase. That is disadvantage. And it is sorted for the small project automatically. Vice versa, it is not possible for complex project. And they should perform quality assurance test before completing each stage. And testing period comes quite late in the development process. Until unless development complete, the tester will not be involved into it. That is one of the disadvantages. And elaborate document is done at every phase of the SDLC, and documentation occupies a lot of time to the developers and testers. Okay, in this documentation is takes more time. That's the disadvantage. And project completely dependent on the project team with minimum client intervention. Okay, no client intervention is there required here. If there is the client intervention, then we can have good results. Okay, if you are interacted with the client, then only you know what he is looking for it, right? So the kind feedback is very important. Any changes in the software in made during the process of the development, only that particular phase only we are going to do the development. But here the small changes and errors may cause the lot of issues or problems in the particular project. These are some of the advantages and disadvantages. I will share this material. Hope I already created a group. Most of people are joined. I am very happy to see the count in that particular group. We'll share this material today. Okay, we'll wait up to 1 p.m. If anyone is interested, they can also join and we'll share this material. Even though you join late also, no worries. We can reshare this material again also. Okay, if any new person is added. This is waterfall model. Clear about the waterfall model, why we are using, where we are using, when we are using. These 3 points are very important if you are going to learn any model. Sridevi, Ketaki, Anand, Divya, Bhagyashri, VK, Swami Kiran, Anu, Davish, Narmada, Pavani, Jyoti, Harita, Vani. Clear about the waterfall model?
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
sir.
Okay, cool. So we are done with one sequential model. We'll see another sequential model tomorrow. And today we can see one iterative model, and tomorrow we can see one iterative model. Okay. So one of the iterative model is a spiral model. One of the iterative model is a spiral model. If you come to this here, spiral model is nothing but the diagrams looks like a spiral. If you see, it was a repetitive. It was quite opposite to the waterfall model. If you see here, let's assume these attributes first. RA is nothing but requirement analysis of module A. Okay. In similarly, RB is nothing but requirement analysis of module B. What we did in the spiral is we are going to break project into the modules. For example, we have 4 members. We have only one bread. We are going to break that bread into the 4 parts to make our to control our hungry, right? In similar way, to get a better outputs, to make it a large project into the small, to get that project complete early, we are going to break that project into the 4 modules: module A, module B, module C, module D. Entire project is going to be splitted into the 4 modules: module A, B, C, D. So in here, R indicates the requirement analysis of A, B, C, D. D indicates the design of A, B, C, D. C indicates the coding of A, B, C, D. T indicates the testing of A, B, C, D. Okay, this is called requirement design, coding and testing of module A, B, C, D. Okay, remember these annotations. In spiral model, the software product is developed in a small modules. Let us consider the figure shown below. In developing a software product, X is built by integrating the A, B, C, D modules. So how the testing is involved in this spiral model? Our main target is to learn the testing, right? So how the testing will come up to these modules? Whenever you guys do the testing on module A, how it can be tested? If you see, requirements of the module A is collected first and the module is designed. Requirement is done, design is done, the coding is done. After which is tested for the defects and bugs. The module A testing is completed. But whenever you came to the module B, how the testing is there in the module B? First you have to test the module B individually, and later you have to test the module A individually, and later you have to test the integration of A with B. Is nothing but whenever you testing the B. So if you come to here, in spiral model, whenever it's come to the module A, we are going to test A directly. Whenever it's come to the module B, first you have to test module A, comma module B, comma module AB. These three you have to test. In similar way, module C, what you have to test? Module A, comma, module B, comma, module C, comma, module AB, comma, module BC, comma, module CA, comma, module ABC. This has to be tested. This has to be tested. In similar A, module D, you have to check all the probabilities while integrating. Test A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D, comma, ABC, AB, comma, BC, comma, CD, comma, DA, comma, ABC, comma, BCD, comma, CDA, comma, ABCD. These scenarios has to be integrated and need to be tested. All these possibilities. Clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. These scenarios has to be tested. By the testing like this, what will happen? We can improve the testing and we can overcome the issues because we are testing that A module many times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Total A module itself we are going to test 13 times with single and integration part. So by that we can overcome the issues, bugs through this testing. But what is the issue is as we are testing a module itself 13 times, it takes so much time and it's cost effective. It need more resources. We need to spend more budget on the employees. Okay, that is only one of the disadvantage. Okay, if you come to the advantage, you see a part testing. This is RE. It was a mistake. The RC should come here. RA should come here. RA, DA, CA, TA. Similarly, RB, DB, CB, TB. Similarly, RC, DC, CC, TC. Like that, it will go infinite loop. As many modules we can split it. If you split four modules, then it's fine. If you splitting the more modules, then it will be issue for us. Okay, here if you see, what are the advantages of spiral model? Software is produced early in the software life cycle because we are testing the module wise. We are not waiting for entire project to complete. The testing is also started simultaneously when that particular module is completed. Risk handling is one of the important advantages. As we are testing these many times, there is no risk for it. It is best development model to follow due to the risk analysis and handling at every phase. Mostly these things will be worked on the financial domains like insurance, and what we have other things are gaming, banking, and all those things. Flexibility in requirements, it is good for large. Okay, all the disadvantages in the waterfall model becomes the advantages here. This is good for large and complex. It's good for customer satisfaction who can involve customer in the development of the products to early phase of the software development. Okay, these are the some of the advantages. But let's see what are the disadvantages. It's not suitable for the small. As it is advantage of that law complex projects, automatically it's a disadvantage for the small projects and it is too expensive. It is much more complex than other SDLC models. A process is also complex because as here if you see this at four modules itself we got these many possibilities. If it is 10 modules, how many possibilities will come to check on it? So the process is complex and too much dependable on risk analysis and difficulty in time management, and spiral may go on definitely is nothing but as it is the four modules, it is easy to identify that we have only four modules. But if it is go the indefinitely as many modules we are going to split on it, due to that we are not able to find when that product will come to the life. It is not suitable for low risk projects and may be hard to define the object and verifiable milestones and large number of intermediate stages. Okay, we don't have any intermediate stages required in between it as like waterfall model. These are the some of the disadvantages we have in the spiral model. Spiral model. And tomorrow we can see the V model and Agile model and the differences between the V model and Agile model as we are going to see in the tomorrow sessions. Very, very important. Don't miss the tomorrow class. Agile methodology. Whatever models you listen so far, these two models is one side. and the model which I'm going to explain tomorrow class, Agile methodology, is one side. Okay, because 90%, 85 to 90% companies in the current market are using the Agile methodology. You should aware about it because that's the beauty of that Agile methodology. You should learn in the tomorrow class. Any more doubts on the spiral and waterfall model?
No.
Hello, sir. I have some doubts
Yes,
here.
yes, Anand, you
Can
can
you
ask.
please, yeah, can you please go to that screen you mentioned A, B, C, D like that you mentioned, right?
Yes,
That notepad. Yeah. So I can understand model A, test A, and model B you mentioned test A and B. And what is A, B, sir? My understanding is test A is one user story, test B is another user story. In model B we tested A and B, which means user story 1 and 2 is tested. And again you mentioned A, B means
it
I
means
cannot
that.
understand the integration.
Okay,
Yeah.
click. Okay, 1 minute. It's fine. So here you have taken that A as a user story and B as the user story. Okay, A is regarding the login page, B is regarding the registration page. Once
Mm-hmm.
you integrated that login page with registration page, when you have opened the login page, you may see one
Mm-hmm.
thing that if you have already account, please click this one. You have that link, right? Interlink between the login and registration.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Yeah,
are
yeah.
integrating that login page with the registration page. Though through
Mm-hmm.
that integration, is there anything will be affected in that A module or B module? That is going to be checked on the AB.
Oh, it's a continuous integration starting from A to B.
And yes, continuous integration from starting module itself.
Okay. Okay.
Integrated code is going to be tested. That is called as a integration testing.
Oh, okay. I got it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it means, sir, we test the module A and then test the module B and then we'll run the test A and B together. Is it like that?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay.
Sir, and one more doubt. You mentioned in that feasibility, uh, product owner, scrum master, and
Yes.
business analyst are there. May know the the roles for business analyst and owner, because in my team there is only BA. Uh, they only interact
Okay.
between the client and us. And what is the role for the product owner?
Okay. Here one thing. So we have a business analyst to get to collect the requirements from the customer. That is the first point. The role what the business analyst will do is nothing but they all deal about the business what is happening for the projects. Okay, you have technical team inside your company, but if the technical team want to work on it, you have to collect the project from the clients, right? We have
Yeah.
to listen the requirements of the clients and you have to check okay with that. Okay, the
Yeah.
role of business analyst is to deal the business things, to get the requirements from the customer regarding the projects to our companies to income our revenue. That is the
Okay.
role of the business analyst. And product owner is nothing but if we took one project from the particular customer, okay, if we took one
Mhm.
project from the particular customer, we will assign one project manager or else we can manage one product owner to that. Okay, he is the person who can handle all those things about the particular project. What is good, what is bad is going to be discussed by the product owner.
Okay.
And mostly this product owner role will be there in the product companies, because in the product company we don't have other projects, we are not doing services to other companies, right? This is our
Mhm.
own product. Okay, we have a product owner role, we are assigning that particular person to the particular product. He is the person who should take care about that project to be new features and old features which are affected and which are going to be added newly to the next quarter. Okay, these things should be handled with the product owner only. Before going to the live, any feature before going to the live, we should need approval from the product owner. Getting my point?
Yeah.
For example, are you aware about the live casino games, roulette, blackjack? And you may see many advertisements in the YouTube, Pari Match, and all those things, Bet 365.
Mhm.
Are you aware about it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. For example, we have a live casino game, like some cards game we have. Okay, so in my company, I have a cards game, for example. So I want to sell that game to the other companies. Okay, before going to give that cards game into the other companies, we should need approval of that product owner in our company. You should check off it if this game is developed properly for other companies or not while selling. Okay, we should note the product owner approval if our product is going out from our company.
Okay.
Either it may be from QA side, either it may be from development side, wherever it is, we need an approval from the customer. Okay,
Okay.
sorry, we need an approval from the product owner, not customer. Clear?
Okay. Yeah, and Scrum Master, they handle all these peoples, right? Scrum
Yes,
Master.
we'll discuss Scrum Master tomorrow in Agile methodology. Don't worry.
Okay. Yeah.
Any more doubts,
Yes.
guys? I'm a BA student with distant degrees. Sir, is this course helpful for me? Please let me know. Just today I had joined the class. Vani, you can ask your doubt. I didn't get your point. If you are comfortable with Telugu, then you can ask in Telugu only. No worries. Don't feel fear. You can ask your doubt, Vani. As you said that you are a BA student with distant degrees, sir. Is this course helpful for me? Please let me know. Yes, this course will helpful for all the students. It's not for the specific people. But the one and only challenge what you need to face is how to get the job after learning the course. That's what you people has to think of it. Okay. Uh, through this course, you can learn the knowledge. You will get the insights how to get into the job. But I'm not sure how many years of gap you may have. And BA students also will get the testing job, but it's completely based on 2 years of gap you have. Please speak, Vani. Don't chat. How can I ask all those questions in the chat? Please speak out. Okay, fine. 2 years of gap. 2 years of gap or 2 years of experience you have. Yes, you can easily in if even if you have 2 years of gap, but it's mostly one of the challenge how to get into the job is if you have any of your relatives working in any of the company as a tester or developer, you can ask them to refer in that in their company and you can improve your knowledge. So one and only thing I'm suggesting guys, if you want to go genuinely if you're having any gap and if you have any due to some maternity leaves or due to some personal reasons, if you have any distance gap between your career, the one and only suggestion you guys can easily solve it is through the help of your friends, colleagues who is working in the software companies. You can ask them refer to, you can request them to refer in their companies, and you can prove your knowledge. You can prove your skills in the interview. So they, your friends or colleagues or family members, or else your husband who is working in the software company, they guys can help you to schedule an interview. That's it. They can't do anything that you make people to in into the company. They will take a stand to make you people to get at schedule interview call. That's it. You people should prove yourself in that interviews and can be prove that that gap will not be affect to the work on the companies. Okay, that's the only solution. And even though if you want to keep any fake experiments also, you can keep the fake experience and you can put it in and you can go it, but I'm not sure what are the challenges need to be faced if you put fake experience in the future. Okay, any more doubts? Seen the good count, but I'm expecting the same count in the WhatsApp group as well. So if you haven't enrolled yet, please try to enroll it and don't miss the tomorrow class. So if you don't have any doubts, we'll close the session for the day. Please confirm, guys. Sridevi, Kataki, Anand, Divya, Bhagyashree, VK, Swamikiran, Anu. At least chat in the chat box if you are not able to speak. That sir, I'm clear. I will join today. Like that. Please ping your insights on the chat box. Everyone, I need everyone output in the chat. if you are not able to speak.
Sir, I want to ask one more thing. Uh,
Okay.
Today you explained uh, the SDLC method, software development lifecycle method, like requirement feasibility, designs. These things you explained with biryani something example. I need explanation like the real software, not today or maybe tomorrow, like how the
Okay.
software is involved in the SDLC method, without giving that construction or biryani example, something like that, the real time, how these
The
softwares will behave.
real time also we have that V model. That's the reason I haven't explained the software example. That's the reason I am
Okay.
taking that this real time daily use materials. You may see some construction apartment, you may see some biryani. So it's not a
Yeah,
bad, I
yeah.
think. So we'll explain that software example as well in the further models. We have that one. So nothing to explain on it. We are collecting the requirements from the customer. So after that, we are going to take that. For example, you have take Voila application. That Voila customer reached to the TCS company. So at
Hmm.
that time, the business analyst will collect the requirements from the Voila customer, Voila head, and that requirement will be shared to the team together, where the team have software architects, product owner or manager, and else HR, financial, and architect. With all together can discuss whether we are able to feasible or not. That is the second phase. Once the feasibility is
Okay.
done, we are going to start designing based on the requirements. Okay,
Hmm.
designing is nothing but we are giving the high level design first. It's nothing but prototype. If it is approved by the Ola head, then we can go ahead with the coding. Okay.
Oh,
Once the
okay.
coding is done, we will start designing the testing. Once testing is
Hmm.
done, we are going to deploy that the product from our local environment to the live environment. Yesterday, I already discussed. If you haven't joined, you can see here. We have different environments in our companies.
Hmm.
Either it may be test stage products. Once the testing is done in the test and stage, if no errors is there, we can directly deploy it into the product version. Okay, product environment. Okay,
Okay.
so that is all. Testing is done, you deploy it into that. Then if there is any issues by the head of the wala, or if the application is lagging with the performance and whatever it is, we are going to get back to the company to get reviewed. That is an example of software. Getting? So we don't have any specific that we are document A, document B, document C. It's not possible to show the documents. Getting?
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Clear now?
Yeah, yeah, clear.
Same things what I explained in this construction example is also same. That example
Okay.
what I seen here, because most of our students in our class are from non-IT background. Most
Hmm.
of students from our class is from due to career gaps. Most of our students from our class is mostly from BPO background. They won't understand if I tell that like software we have CRS SRS document. That's the reason I've
Okay.
taken the real time what we are using in our daily usages like biryani in construction apartment. That's the reason why I have put that examples. Okay, guys, clear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Any more doubts? No one is chatted in the chat box that you guys clear or not, or else
Yeah,
you joined.
I'm clear, sir. It,
You can
Clear, sir.
message like this, guys. By that, I can know how many of are interested. So just clear concepts, comma, joined or not joined. 1 minute, 1 minute. Don't send messages. 1 minute. I'm giving the blueprint structure here. Interested? We'll see in next batch. You can select any of this option. Clear. It's about the concepts. It's about the current status. By that, I know how many members are interested to join. Okay. So in this structure, you guys can message one by one. Sridevi, Kitaki, Anand, everyone. You just know about the insights. That's it. How many of you are interested to join? So we have 4 more minutes. We'll close session at 9:20. Bhagyashri, do you have any doubt? You are raising hand.
No, sir, I'm clear.
Please message now, guys. I just given the structure here. If you are clear or not about the concept, that is the first answer. And second one is your current status, joined or not. VK Jyoti. Okay, so it's up to you guys. Okay, anyway, tomorrow we can see the Agile methodologies. If you have any doubts, you can reach out to me. I will share this material by today EOD. Okay, because let's see if any other people are joining. If no one is joined, we can share this material by today EOD to people who already joined. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you all.